So it is Sunday, and Sundays I record, and I don't have a topic. Sometimes I'll come here with an idea in mind. Sometimes I just put myself in the moment, take a few breaths, kind of clear myself and see what's here, and a topic will come up. And oftentimes I find it's very just flowy in the moment. I just start talking about something and I have a lot to say about it, and it's just here, and then I'm done and I move on with my day. I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes or so, maybe longer, wondering what to say, wondering what my topic this week should be. And one of my ideas was just kind of like a chit-chat Sunday, to kind of just check in and say hey and how is everyone, and just kind of give you an update with what I'm busy with at the moment outside of these vlogs, which I will say has been really fun. I've been really enjoying it. It's something that I have wanted to do consistently for a long time in my process, but I never gave myself, for whatever reason, the time to do it. I mean, not for whatever reason, I know why. Often it was a fear of what people would think of me, or self-judgments, or this idea that what's the point, it doesn't matter. I would let these, excuses and justifications and self-definitions that were just self-diminishing kind of standing in my way of expressing myself, until I finally got to a point where I couldn't deny anymore what I was seeing, the potential within this. I think YouTube is such a cool platform for people to really kind of decide for themselves what they want to share and how they want to share it, and people who are entertainers or performers who want to do that, they have a platform where they can do that. They don't need someone to give them an opportunity to do that. For me personally, I enjoy speaking, I enjoy sharing myself, I enjoy just the communication, and I think that the world needs to hear a Destonian perspective. There's a lot of amazing perspectives out there that are really supporting a change in this world, from the various dimensions of, health and education and raising children and families and, politics. And there's so many areas of studies, and there's so many bright ideas out there and perspectives that people are sharing. I'm one person out of 7 billion, and I am unique. Like every other person is unique in their voice and what they have to share. And so I wanted to use and utilize this platform as a way for me to say, hi, my name is Christina. I'm on this earth too, and I'm being affected by this world system, and I interact with a lot of other human beings and nature and animals, and this is what I have to share about how I go about my day-to-day living. It's simple, but it's profound in a way, because I'm coming from someone who 10 years ago would never do this, who would see themselves as valuable enough to share a perspective and to share sometimes really uncomfortable and vulnerable things. I feel like I've exposed myself a lot on this channel, and I've been willing to push myself to not hide. And so yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I want to share on YouTube. That's why I come and record every week. That's why I publish it every week when I can, because we're all here together, and YouTube is a really cool kind of platform that we can all kind of come together and share our voice and our face and say, hey, I'm here and this is what I have to share. That's why I'm here this Sunday. It's also that point of honoring your voice and honoring yourself. I've heard a couple people say that in regards to sharing on these platforms, creating their own channels, their own videos, that they feel like it's so already there's so many other people already participating. There's so many different or specific types of videos already out there. There's no more room. And I say that there's always more room, because there's 7 billion people on this planet, and if you feel like you want to share something specific, you should, even if there's 100 other channels sharing the exact same topic. The point is that your presence and your voice and your perspective and your experience is unique, and you have something of value to share, and that's you. different people are drawn to different types of people. I've actually been wanting to share more cooking recipes and myself cooking in the kitchen, which is kind of funny because it was kind of a running joke for a while that I wasn't a really good cook, but you know, I've learned a lot over the years, and I love trying out new recipes because that to me is how I've learned. And so because I try so many recipes, I thought I really should do a vlog. I should really do more videos about like testing out certain recipes that I find online and give reviews, because that would just be fun, and I do it anyway. And yeah, so that's just a random idea, but there's so many people doing cooking videos, so many people showing how to do recipes. There's so many channels out there, but there's no one else like me. Like, I'm an individual. I'm different. Although we of course have a lot of similarities with everyone else, we are individual in our expression, and that's what's very cool. And that is actually one of the points that I've realized throughout this process and applying the Destiny principles and tools over the last 10 years, that although the foundation of the principles we stand by is about equality and oneness, and realizing that we're all one and we're all equal and we all deserve the right to life and to, you know, the human rights are basic food, water, shelter. You know, we all require those basic foundational human rights. We're all equally deserve that. That is our right to life. I think that is that point of equality that this world really needs to understand. But that doesn't mean that we're all the same. You know, there's 7 billion different expressions. There's 7 billion people that no one else is like you. I mean, you are an individual. That is an individual expression that you have. And so although we are equal, we are not the same. And we can add value to each other's lives by sharing who we are in our expression. So there might be 1,000 cooking channels, and there might be even more sharing different recipes, but that doesn't mean that I can't, because I have my own take on things, and I have my own spin, and I have my own suggestions and tips and practical how-tos, and just my own practice of how I apply myself and how I do things. And so I would highly suggest that if anyone is interested in sharing yourself on such a platform, to don't be shy. Just because there's other people doing 100,000 different videos of the same topic doesn't mean that you can't do it, or that you're late, or that there's no room for you, because there absolutely is. You're an individual, you have a unique expression to share, you have very specific life experiences that have molded you and shaped you into who you are, and you should share that. We should all share that. That's why I think the internet is so cool, because it is a platform for us all to come together across the globe. There is no boundary or limitation here in terms of there's no borders. We're all on one platform. We're all here together. So I guess that's what I wanted to share for this Sunday. You're unique in who you are and what you have to share, and you should honor that, and you should trust that, and you should give yourself an opportunity to share that. And thank you for listening to what I have to share, and I'm grateful for an opportunity to push myself to get comfortable in my own expression and to be willing to test out new ideas that I have. I appreciate you guys and myself, and I'll see you next time.